I am literally less than a week into my cut and everything is going wrong.
Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Can't you see she's spittin' nerdy? Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy.
Okay, not everything is going wrong, but it feels like everything is going wrong. Like this has not gone to plan. On day 2 of my cut, I woke up with a sore throat. I thought, you know, maybe allergies or whatever. I still made it to the gym and had a pretty darn great workout, but by the end of the day, I was like dead on the couch. Nothing else was happening. I was stuck on that couch for another like 3 days. So during the first week of my cut for summer, I have made it to the gym twice. And other than that, I have been literally sedentary. Like yesterday, I think I got less than 1,000 steps in. Today I'm doing much better, but as you might be able to hear in my voice, I'm still not 100%. I'm still not gonna push it and go to the gym today. Before anyone freaks out at me and goes, Marissa, that's what you get for trying to cut when you're already super skinny and you totally don't need to cut and you're restricting calories, which is so bad for you. First of all, no. Second of all, I got sick by the end of day 1 of my cut. Like I woke up on day 2 feeling sick. On day 1, I still ate 2,200 calories. That's only a 300 calorie deficit, and that's more than I was eating on some days of my reverse diet. Like since I was undulating my calories on my reverse diet, some days I only ate like 1,800, 1,900 calories, and then obviously some days I ate closer to like 3,000 calories, so that the average was 2,500 calories. So on day 1 of my cut, like that was not at all extreme for my body. That was a very normal number of calories that I was, like my body was used to eating that much. It wouldn't have been a stressor that like induced sickness. So this hasn't been, you know, the ideal way to start a cut. Haven't been to the gym, haven't been active, but that's okay. Like my priority right now is getting my health back and feeling healthy enough to like go on a walk. Just breathe properly through my nose. That would be fantastic. So I absolutely have not been pushing myself at all to like try to lose weight. My priority is my health, and so I'm just resting, recovering, doing what I need to get better. I will say though that I've definitely been in a deficit just because I have had zero appetite at all. Like, you know, when you get sick, you don't really want to eat a ton of food. And so I've been just 100% listening to my body, and like when I'm hungry, I eat, and if I'm not hungry, like I don't force my body to eat food. Because I think, you know, when you're sick and your body's trying to heal, listening to your body is pretty darn important. I have been tracking calories just to make sure I'm not like severely under eating, because that clearly would not be a good idea, but I'm not like intentionally putting myself in a deficit right now. So as far as how being sick is affecting my cut, my main goals right now are to not let this completely derail me and either, you know, try to push myself harder and then end up sick for even longer. That would not be good, but also not let myself like use being sick to develop bad habits and then make it harder for me to be where I want to be in the long run. So far I haven't had any like urges to develop bad habits other than sitting on the couch all day, but that has been kind of necessary. But like I have not been craving sugar at all, like not a very good appetite, and what I am craving is like chicken soup. I'm also just viewing this as a deload week. You know, I just spent the last 3 months working out real hard, letting my body rest to recover this week. So that is how my cut has been going. As you can see, I am not home. I am in my parents' home. No, I do not live with my parents. I live 2 hours away from my parents with roommates. I came down to visit for Mother's Day and just to hang out with the family and say hi. So today, hanging out with my mom, doing some fun things. We're gonna go to the farmer's market. I don't know what else we're gonna do. Might go buy me a new teapot because mine broke. I don't know. So I kind of just wanted to take you along with me today and show you how I really deal with setbacks and how I approach food, how I approach exercise, etc. while I'm still trying to achieve my goals, but putting them on the back burner a little bit, at least for while I'm being sick. Right now, I'm just sipping on my magic adaptogenic potion that I concocted to help me get better. I had one of these yesterday, and I am genuinely feeling a ton better today. Not good enough to go to the gym, but I feel so much better today. So I'm definitely like, it's looking up. We're getting there, but I don't want to push it today. So having another one of my adaptogenic potions, hopefully tomorrow will be pretty good. I don't know if I'll make it to the gym tomorrow. Probably not. That's okay. Anyway, I'm babbling, and I haven't been outside in like 3 days. So let's go do things. The mother and I are off to the San Diego Farmers Market. Those of you who think that the farmers market that I go to is cool, this one is ginormous and amazing, and it always has the best food. So today, my plan is still to just keep listening to my body. Like, if I'm hungry, I will eat. If I'm not hungry, there's some really good food there I may still eat, but I'm generally going to listen to my body and not like intentionally restrict myself, especially because I know that for the last few days since my hunger was so suppressed, I definitely ate a lot less than like I should. Like, if I had been very healthy, like I would have eaten more. So if I end up like eating more than 2,000 calories today, totally fine with that. So we're just gonna go. I'm not really hungry right now, but the food is great, so we'll probably end up getting some stuff anyway. Thanks to the parking in downtown San Diego being horrible, we had to park like half a mile away. This is the most activity I've done in 3 days. I'm out of breath. Gluten-free bread. Should we sample it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, this is the place with the gluten-free cookies. Hi, can we get 2 of the gluten-free s'mores, please? With like 45 minutes left, which gave us just enough time to walk up and down and see everything because it's that big. So we didn't get that much food. So we're gonna go to a little cafe that's like literally right across the street. Get some breakfast. So I got some avocado toast covered in, I think it's just spiralized beets and sprouts and stuff. And then we got this chocolate chai latte that's actually made with 4 SIGMATIC mushrooms, which is amazing. And then my mom got egg scramble. How's it look? Fabulous. I made it through like half the avocado toast. I can't do it anymore. My stomach is dying. I was so excited because it's so good. I thought I was just gonna power through and get some good nutrients, but it hurts. It hurts, man. Gotta listen to my body. I think my body is loving being outside in the fresh air and walking around and stuff because I am feeling not only better than I was this morning, but so much better than I was yesterday. It's amazing. So the mother and I are off to Beds Bath & Beyond to get me a new tea kettle. But first, it's time for Marissa's monthly book recommendation. Yeah, I really need like a jingle to insert there. Maybe like a little screen animated thing. That'd be really cool. Anyway, on the way down to San Diego to visit the mother and the family, I finished listening to Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And I had seen this book just popping up all over the place recently, and I was like, everyone's recommending it, might as well give it a little bit of a listen. Totally worth it. It's all about David Goggins' life story and kind of how he came from a place of struggle and kind of continued to struggle his entire life, but how he fought through it. There is so much good information and perspective in the book. It's all about mindset. And as I've talked about countless times, mindset is absolutely key. And this book really goes into how to put yourself in a mindset to not only be able to like push through discomfort and fear and pain, but actually embrace discomfort and fear and pain and turn that into something even greater than what you're trying to accomplish. And the audiobook does a fantastic job of really exploring how humans are capable of so much more than we actually think we are. It's because of our mindset, and it's because we often let our mental status get in the way and we kind of restrict ourselves out of fear, out of dislike of the discomfort that is required to actually push ourselves. So if you can tap into that extra potential that you actually have, you can push yourself so much farther and accomplish so much more. If you have any goals whatsoever that you are at all like struggling to accomplish, this audiobook will help you get there and help you reframe what you're going through and what you're struggling with to not only achieve those goals, but get more out of the process than you ever thought you could. So I do highly recommend you check out Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. As always, my audiobook recommendation is brought to you by Audible, my favorite audiobook platform. In fact, the only audiobook platform that I use because it is awesome. They have an insanely huge collection of audiobooks. Every audiobook that I have ever wanted to listen to is on there, and I listen to so many audiobooks. It gets me through all of my driving time and my cooking time and my cleaning time and my laundry time. And the best part is if you go to audible.com/Marissa or text Marissa to 500-500, you can get yourself a 30-day free trial plus 1 free audiobook credit, which you can use to listen to Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And you get 2 free Audible originals, which are exclusive audio titles created by celebrated storytellers from worlds as diverse as literature, journalism, theater, and more. Highly recommend you take advantage of this offer because listening to audiobooks has personally helped me expand my knowledge of health and fitness and the universe. I will link my link to all of my recommended audiobooks down there so you can see all the other books that I've recommended about health and fitness if you want to just listen to all of them. I did it. I finished an entire bottle of liquid. Look at me go! Drinking while I've been sick has been really, really difficult, even though I know I need to drink because my first symptom was like a very, very painful throat, so it hurt to swallow, so drinking was really hard. So now I'm just trying to like constantly drink liquids throughout the day. Maybe I should go make some more tea and fill this back up. I decided to go with my classic ginger lemon honey tea, so I just have some grated up ginger steeping with some, I think I picked ginger peach tea bags because my mom doesn't have any more of the immunity tea that I usually have. Then I'm gonna add probably a tablespoon of Manuka honey and the juice of an entire lemon because I'm making enough to like fill up this entire thing. And then we got some gluten-free bread at the farmer's market, and honestly this looks pretty darn good and I think my stomach can take it, so we're gonna have some of that. So my sick brain just kind of, oh, 1 second. Nope. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Now I'm just not sneezing. I hate that feeling. So my sick brain just kind of finally caught up with what I really wanted to say when it comes to when you're trying to lose fat and something gets in your way. And that is that if you have to take a week off, if you have to take a week and stop working out, if you have to take a week and eat at maintenance or eat intuitively, that is okay. Like 1 week in the grand scheme of things, 1 month in the grand scheme of things is not a big deal. You will not ruin all of your progress if you take a few weeks off from actively trying to lose fat. What ends up ruining your progress is if you let that get the best of you and then you get freaked out about it, end up, you know, going way overboard, like you not only stop exercising, but you also say, well, since I'm exercising, I might as well not eat healthy, and then you eat all of the junk food and stop exercising and just let yourself eat whatever, and then you end up gaining a ton of weight, and then you're like, oh my god, I messed everything up, and then you crash diet. That's when it starts spiraling out of control. It's when you start to think that because one thing is not ideal that you might as well not try with anything else, and then it just kind of, you know, ends up not so great. This actually ties in really well with the book that I talked about earlier, Can't Hurt Me, where if you listen to it and internalize that mindset, you can understand how if you are trying to lose fat or change your body in some way, gain muscle, whatever it may be, get more flexible, if you encounter something that stops you from being able to progress towards your goal, being able to take a step back and really assess where you are and what you can do and what you should do makes it so much easier to stay going in the right direction, even if, you know, your progress in that direction almost comes screeching to a halt. At least you're still on the right track rather than completely derailing yourself. As long as you focus on prioritizing your health, nothing bad is going to happen. If you have to take 1 or 2 weeks off of your plan for whatever reason, if you focus on health and make healthy decisions wherever possible, you'll be right back on track to get right back to your plan whenever that time arises when you can get back to your plan. Think of it like a job. Let's say you work at a company and you have this project that you're working on and it's going great. Decide to take a week off to go on vacation because you know you need a vacation. That's cool. You come back, the project's still there, you can keep making progress on it. It's all good. Whereas if something kind of went wrong in the project, something wasn't delivered on time or something like that, and maybe it stalled the project a little bit and you got super frustrated and quit your job and walked away, if you decided a week later you wanted to come back to the job, probably not the best chance you're gonna get that job back or be working on that project again, and you would have to like climb your way back through the ranks. If the company even rehired you, they probably wouldn't rehire you, but let's say they rehired you at a lower position, you'd have to make a bunch of extra progress to get back to working on that project, to make progress on that project. So if something happens on your health and fitness journey that prevents you from working on your project for a week, think of it as taking a vacation rather than getting all fussy and just quitting and walking out the door. Hopefully that makes sense. That was the most coherent analogy that my sick brain could put together today. Dinner time, and I've got some souping over here in this pot. Definitely gonna try to finish all of this soup. I should be able to. I finished 4 bowls of it last night. So I'm gonna try to have at least 4 bowls of it tonight. Very nutrient dense. Absolutely key when you're sick. Not to brag, but my mom's chicken soup is the best chicken soup. Like, I can feel my body healing just smelling it. I can't smell much because my nose is very stuffy, but I guarantee you my body is healing. Then I'm just gonna take a little break, eat my dinner, watch some Doctor Who. Are you surprised? Probably not. I'm almost at the 12th Doctor. That'll be interesting. Here's the deal. Yes, I look more sick without makeup on. Thanks for noticing. I ate as much of that soup as I could. I went back for seconds and thirds, and I ate the soup. And then my body just said no. My stomach has been so gurgly and not happy all night, and it's not good. And as you can hear in my voice, the sickness came back. My floor is littered with tissues. Like, guys, I tried. I could not have eaten more to save my life. I am well aware that I did not eat much today, and I am well aware that that is not good, and I have no plans to continue to eat this little after my body heals and it starts ramping up my hunger again. And I know there's like no way of actually proving this to you, but I do want to emphasize that I am absolutely not using being sick as an excuse to undereat. Like, that is not at all the case. When I first got sick, I did do a mental check-in with myself to make sure that I wouldn't let that happen, and I am not letting that happen. I am genuinely just listening to my body and giving it what it needs and stopping when it tells me to stop. And I am fully aware that this is like helping my cut in the sense that it's putting me in more of a deficit, but I am not at all happy about that. I am more frustrated by the fact that I just put in 3 months of hard work to speed up my metabolism and build muscle, and if I start losing muscle because of this, I'm gonna be real mad. Like, I do not want that hard work to go to waste. I want my appetite to ramp back up as soon as it can. I want to get back in the gym and feel strong. Like, this is not where I want to be. I do not want to be under eating right now. The whole goal was to be in a deficit at a healthy caloric intake, and that is clearly not what's happening right now, but clearly there is also a reason for it. So yes, I am fully aware that what I ate today was nowhere near enough to sustain like a healthy body and a healthy lifestyle, and I am in no way endorsing what I ate today as like a healthy way to live. This is just me trying to show you how I am dealing with the setback of being sick while I'm trying to achieve my goals. Just wanted to give that little disclaimer in case anyone watches this video and thinks, oh my god, Marissa ate so little while she's sick, maybe I should eat that little. Like, no, this is not how I plan to continue on with my deficit. So with that being said, I look and sound like death, so I think it's time for me to go get ready for bed. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if all my thoughts were super jumbled up because sick brain. If you do want to listen to Can't Hurt Me, make sure you take advantage of the Audible offer and go to audible.com/Marissa or text Marissa to 500-500 to get the free audiobook and 30-day free trial. In the meantime, if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up to help me not be sick anymore. That would be much appreciated. Please share this video with your friends and your family and your neighbors. To see more health and fitness related videos in the way that I actually eat when I'm not sick, you can check out some videos over here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to follow me along this journey and, you know, make sure that I'm not just dead after this video. Make sure you hit that notification button if you want to be notified about new videos from me, and if you do that, I will see you very, very soon. If I'm not dead. Bye.